I'm not the first and would definitely not be the last to tell you this. You're gonna die one day. You're gonna leave this world. Whatever you have is going to stay behind while you go. It's the ultimate destiny that every living thing in this world shares. Death. That's the end. That's where your life terminates, and that is where your name, everything that has to do with you, that is where it comes to end. Hi guys, my name is Eejah Musa Ibrahim. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you too for being part of my journey. And today we have another poetry review video by me. Last Sunday I posted a poetry video, and today we're going to review the poem. If you haven't watched the video yet, the link is going to be on the description. Make sure you watch the poem before coming back to watch this video. If you have watched the poem, it will be very obvious to you that that poem is a death poem. What is death? We all know what death is. Death is the end for everybody. Death is where you lay to rest. Death is where you move to the afterlife, if there is any. As a Muslim, I believe that there's a life after death, but I don't know what you believe. But if there is, that is where you would be moving to if you die. The inspiration behind this poem is the death of my grandmother. She sadly passed away June last year. And my grandmother, she is such a great woman. She is a woman of generosity. If you ask me, I would say that her generosity, it is too much. It is way too much that sometimes you fault her for how much she loves putting smiles on people's faces, when at times it's at the expense of her own happiness. She goes out of her own way to make people happy. And she is such a great woman. She's been the backbone of so many people, not just her children, been the backbone of other people. Sometimes they're not even related to her in any way. She has helped people willingly. She has helped people to grow. She has helped people to become better version of themselves. She has done so much. She is such a great woman, and to think that she is gone now and life just goes on, it all inspired this poem. If you die, life is going to go on. Nothing would stop. Everything goes on. Everything continues from where you left it. Thing is, we are so invested in chasing this life and chasing so many lively stuff that we forget that this is not our real home, and we're gonna die one day. And if you die, it's not like the world is going to come to a halt or it's going to mourn you. Everything goes on. The worst that could happen if you die is your family getting a break from work to come and organize your funeral. And after 1 week, everybody is going to go back to where they were. If your wife is a teacher, she's gonna go back to school and continue to teach. If your children are in school, they're gonna get a break for 1 week, and they're gonna go back to the classroom to continue learning. If your mother doesn't stay in town, she's probably gonna go after a week. It may seem to you that if you die, you're gonna leave such a huge gap in the life of these people, but time heals, and it heals us so fast that we forget that we've ever experienced the pain of losing someone. If you die today, your spouse is probably gonna get remarried in the next year or in the next 2 years. They're definitely going to get remarried someday. They're going to marry somebody. And your children, if they're good children, if they love you so much, if you left them such a good legacy, the best they can do for you is remember you in prayers. That is it. Nothing. They keep going to work. If there's something to laugh about, they laugh about. Something is going to make them smile. Something is going to make them happy. And that is it. Because you die doesn't mean that your wife is never going to get happy in her life again. Because you die doesn't mean that your husband would never find happiness in another woman. Just rethink this. No matter how great you are, if you die, life goes on. Not just the life of the world that doesn't know you, the life of the world very dear and close to you. It goes on, and it continues as if you were never there. I don't want to take so much time filming this video, but it's something that I just felt like if you watch my poem, it's going to be very obvious what I'm talking about. I had described so many things in the world that will go on with or without you. If you're in the world, fine and okay. If you're not there, it goes on. Here, I'm going to be coming to the end of the video very soon. My point here is that we should all humble ourselves, because life is too short to be so proud and to be very arrogant. The fact that you don't even have control of your life, the fact that you cannot say when you die or when you get ill, it's something to humble you. It's something to make you feel like someone is controlling your life. And that especially means that you are nobody. You are absolutely nobody. You are just a human being. You are just a living thing, and you will die one day. Like I said, I'm not going to be spending so much time in the video, but before I end this video, I'd like to explain a little bit of things to you guys. Last 2 weeks, I did not post a poem or a poetry review. It was because I had a really busy week. If you're very regular with watching my videos, you notice that I have been posting some poems that I've been reciting in other events that I've been to. I've not actually sat down to make a poem for you guys. I'm so sorry about that. I will definitely fix that, but you have to bear with me, because if I'm busy, I cannot give. But I promise you guys that I'm gonna try my best to do whatever I can. With this, I have come to the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and share for more. Bye.